The war of words continues to escalate between the US and its allies on the one hand and Russia on the other over the recent American-led missile and airstrikes against Syria. In a thinly veiled threat, British Prime Minister Theresa May has said Russia should take airstrikes on Syria as a warning over its use of chemical weapons. May drew a link with the nerve agent attack on former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia Salisbury, saying, quote, "We cannot allow the use of chemical weapons to become normalised, either within Syria, on the streets of the UK or elsewhere," unquote. After her incendiary comment against Russia, May appeared before the British Parliament to defend the US-led attacks on Syria. At the meeting, she once again accused the Syrian government of being behind the recent alleged gassing in the city of Douma. She was, however, strongly opposed by Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, who accused her of giving in to pressure from US President Donald Trump. Meanwhile, following the short alliance between the US and the UK and France, a gap seemed to be developing between Washington and Paris. Shortly after French President Emmanuelle Macron said he convinced the US president to stay in Syria as long as needed, the White House refuted the claim, saying Trump insists on leaving Syria in the shortest possible time.
I think anybody who claims to know Trump's mind or to convince him of anything is asking for serious trouble, because we already know that he changes his mind from tweet to tweet. And I don't know exactly why France is leading on this issue. I mean, Syria was a French imperial project in the past century. And the French also took the lead in attacking Libya in 2011, so they tend to be quite hawkish in these matters. But beyond that, it's kind of hard to know what Macron is trying to do.
There is also the question of Trump's motive for deciding to attack Syria. Few people would buy the US president's claim that he bombed Syria out of compassion for the victims of the alleged gassing. Trump is notorious for his hate remarks against foreign nations, most notably Muslims. One hypothesis says that he actually ordered attacks on Syria in order to deflect attention from the many problems he is facing inside America. Trump has to fight back against his critics from dawn till dusk. The most serious troubles he is in are Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into his alleged collusion with Russia during the 2016 presidential campaign. Added to this is former FBI Chief James Comey's memoir, in which he has called Trump an unfit president.
Donald Trump is facing a sea of troubles at home. He is clearly a very weak president, not a coherent person, or one who has got any experience or acumen in foreign affairs. And so he is very much the creature of his own advisors, who overwhelmingly are neoconservative interventionist types. And their idea of how Trump should behave is to be tough.
Whatever Trump's motives, the attack on Syria added another dark chapter to America's long history of waging wars abroad to fix its domestic problems.